Today we're going to make an elf hat. We're using the pattern from sweetbarsisters.com, and this hat will fit on our mini elf dolls or any of our mini animal family dolls. To get started, we're going to sew on our ribbon straps to the bottom of one of the colors of our hat pieces. You'll just use the strap placement guides, and you'll make sure that your hat pieces are facing right side up, so you're putting the ribbon on the right side of the fabric and just basting those in place on the bottom there. Then you're going to match right sides together on those hat pieces and sew around the top. You'll repeat with the other color of hat pieces, just match right sides together and sew along the top. And after you've sewn that seam, you're going to go ahead and clip the curves. I actually am going to do a little bit more than just clip the curves. I'm just going to trim this entire seam to about 1/8 of an inch, just because it's nice not to have a lot of bulk in the hat. And then I did go ahead and clip the curve as well. If you're using a thinner fabric or a fabric that frays a lot, you'll want to be careful with how much of that you trim off. Here I'm matching the right sides of the hat pieces together. I'm going to tuck those ribbons in between each color of the hats, and I'm just going to pin around this open edge of the hat so that we can sew around there. I'm going to sew around and leave a little hole open so that I can turn the hat right side out. I like to leave the opening on one of the more straight parts of the hat rather than around from the curves. And again, I'm going to trim this extra bulk down a little bit. And I'm going to use my hemostats to turn this, and then as I get it turned a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and use a chopstick just to get all of those little corners all pressed out. These two tools are things that I have on hand all the time when I'm working with little projects, and I just love them. I also really love having this mini iron to be able to iron these little tiny seams. You could also just use the tip of your normal iron if you don't have a little iron. And here I'm just using a ladder stitch to sew open that open, or sew closed the opening. And we're done. Here it is on the elf. This is the big size of hat. There's also a little size that fits on the kid-sized elves and animals.